Hey guys, it's Beast Mode from the Haven family, and I want to show you Godfather Hall of Fame. Super strong card, really hard to make work. So we're going to do this video a little bit differently today. I'm actually going to go through a match and show you what he does, and then I'm going to go through and show you how to set him up, because it's really difficult to do, and you need a little bit of help from lane bonuses and a feud to make this work. The moves aren't super high charge. They're all 8 and 9 charge. But trying to get them off twice on the same turn can be a problem. So right off the bat, you're going to need to set up a 5 break and take a 3 break, because you're not going to have a ton of gems to play with. So we're going to go with this and that. And hope that we don't get a cascade. I don't see one on the left side, and I think we're safe on the right side. Okay, so far so good. So now this is going to be charged. So you're going to set out your countdown gems on the opposite side of the board that you're messing with. You don't want anything to break. Then you're going to take a 3 break, and as long as a red doesn't drop in, we're fine. Perfect. So those are going to set them off, because we got our extra turn, because they're 1 turn countdown gems. Then you're going to set them out again. You can put them anywhere at this point, because now you're going to use the other red move, and you're going to set them off for the second time. That's going to be the entire 1.6 mil of his health on turn 1. And now you just take a swipe and end the match. Looks easy, simple enough, very strong, not easy. The trainers that you want to use, because you're only making 4 of those red gems, you want to use Big John Stud. And at 9K, he gives you an extra yellow MP, but with Kofi, that's only going to get you to 7 yellow MP, and you need 8. So let's get in there and look at his Entourage. And I'll explain to you how I have his medal set up and stuff like that. What was this? Okay. Manage. So the moves, it's an 8 charge red. It's 50k damage. Choose 4 gems to make into 1 turn countdown gems that will do 120k damage each. Then it's a 9 charge red move, 41k. Damage that decreases the countdown. That's what makes it go off. And because we used the 5 match, that counted for an extra turn. That's what made the first set of those go off. And then it's an 8 charge yellow, 36k damage. Choose 3 gems to make into red gems. Not a lot of gems to play with. So I used Kofi because at 9k he gives you an extra red gem. That's huge, because you're only getting 4 at that point. And Shamrock, he's going to give you the extra red MP to make it work, plus the yellow gets the 8 charge ready. And then Cena gives you the extra countdown gem. And you don't have to use Hollywood Hogan. I just use them because I use them for everybody for the extra gem match. X-Pac is the red gem. So if you have X-Pac at 9k, you're good. You don't need Hollywood Hogan. So that's what it looks like. Before we go any further, let me show you his strap. It's not fully unlocked. It's an epic. I did max out. I just changed this red metal around from everybody that I need it for, so I don't have to keep maxing them up. This one's 133%, and the other 2 is takedown. Because if I finish maxing out his moves, because he's pretty under leveled. He's only level 100 right now. And his moves are level 8, 13, and 14. So the red gets a little bit stronger, and it'll help you in the long run. Like if a guy has 1.7 mil HP, that's a little bit too much to make this work. You can do this up to 1.6 mil. But if I finish that move, I'll be able to get up to about 1.6.5 or so. So the Entourage. I wanted to use Big John Stud. So if I go to, because that makes it so much easier. You have plenty of gems at that point, right? But the problem with Big John Stud, and mine's not 9k. Let's just set him so we can go in there and look at him. The problem with him is he's gonna, at 9K, he's gonna give you 4 reds and 1 yellow, but you need 2 yellow. With just 1 and Kofi, you're gonna start at 7 yellow MP, and you need to get to 8 in a feud. Now, if it's the first feud of the month, like in the first or second week of a month-long contest, a lot of the times you'll be fine. A lot of people max out their plus MP first. Oops. But for the most part, I just count on people running -2, me running +3, so it's a +1. So you have to go with Shamrock. Let me put Shamrock back in. Move charge. Plus Shamrock gives you that extra red. Not only does he fill the yellow for you, but he gives you an extra red. And off the bat, if you're in a feud, right, you're going to need to get to 9 and 8. And you have, say, X-Pac on. So that first 3 match we make, so we're starting off with 1 MP from your turn, 1 MP from the perk. Then you're going to get a 3 match that gets you to 5, plus 2 on the perk that gets you to 7, and plus X-Pac that gets you to 8, plus the last one is going to come from Shamrock. I hope you followed me there. You have to run it this way or you're going to be 1 red short or 1 yellow short. So Kofi, he's helpful with that extra red gem. Now I'd like to take one of these coaches off and put in, I think it's Lita Hall of Fame. She gives you an extra red gem, but then you lose a countdown gem. And if you lose X-Pac, you can't make these moves work. This is how you have to set it up for feuds. Unless your opponent has -1 MP perk, then you can actually switch Shamrock over to Big John Studd. So, like, let me just show you how much easier it is if we're going into a tour and we're going to do it this way. Big John. And right now I'm not getting the extra yellow, but because Kofi gives 4 and we have +3 for the tour perk, it works. So let's do it again. Plus, it's not easy to set up a 5 break, get it, and hit the 3 break. I mean, it works most of the time when you have extra gems to play with, but if you only have 4 red gems, you're so limited. Because he's a powerhouse, he starts off with quite a few of reds usually. See, now we got 8. I could pretty much do whatever I want at this point. Like if I only had 4, what would I might not be able to make this board work. So that's a good spot for that. And then I still have, I could do that over there. Because if I went like this, a green could drop in on that top left one. This is a lot safer. So then you just use this. You take your 3 match. Hopefully nothing cascades. Set out your countdown gems. When you have more red gems, this is super easy to do. But when you're only playing with a limited amount, it gets kind of difficult. So you don't use that second red move yet. You have to take your 3 match. And because we had so many gems to play with, I was able to put it in a super safe spot. And now I get to put them out again. And then click the second red move, which is doing 100k plus all that. So lane bonus in a feud is when I like to use them because the perk that takes away your countdown gems, and now we just need to swipe. When you get the countdown gems back in a lane bonus, that's when I'll use them. If that's not existent, I won't use them because just 3 countdown gems isn't enough. Unless you're going against a 5-star bronze, then you're going to do more than enough. This is against a 5-star silver. When you're worrying about taking 1.6 mil HP away, this is how you have to do it, and this is how you have to set it up. Because change one thing, and it doesn't work. You know, but Big John Studd made that so much easier. If there was 3 reds on the board and I have 4 to play with, I can't set up a 5 break and make a 3 break. It's just not going to happen. There's not enough gems, so I just wanted to show you guys, I really enjoy playing this card when we get that lane bonus for the countdown gems, but if not, I really just move on. I use a different Hall of Fame, or I just leave that bottom lane empty. It's usually in the bottom lane, but I hope you guys found this insightful. He's really strong. He's one of the better Hall of Fame characters in a tour. You can do it every time like that. It's super easy. But in a feud, when you're needing to get to the right amount of MP after the 3 break and after the 5 break and the extra turn, you gotta set it up like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I enjoyed making it, and look out for more. I'm redoing a bunch of my cards right now, and I'm getting ready to do some really cool female, like a Charlotte and a Batista, the icons. I really like those cards. So you guys take care and leave me a comment, subscribe, hit a like. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. You guys take care.